Hi everyone, it's good to see you here. Welcome to our webinar on how to make your online profile to attract buyers. Thank you for registering for the webinar and welcome again. We'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that we can have other people also join in for the in the webinar, and then we'll begin. I hope my voice is clear. Supriya, my voice is clear now?
It's a bit low, the audio. I'm just checking with somebody else.
Sure.
Recording in progress.
Okay, thank you, Keval. So while we wait for another 1 minute, I would be really happy to see if you all can introduce yourselves and so that we can know, or we can actually get to know each other. And you can also introduce yourselves to everybody else in the webinar as well. So please, tell us who you are, what do you do, and where are you based? That would be really nice. I'll just give another voice because nobody can, as in Shobha is mentioning that she can't hear. Is my voice better now, Shobha? Do reply and let me know. Hi, Amba. Hi, Alpine Trade. It's not very clear. So I'll do one thing. I'll just switch to my mobile while I'll continue for my this as well. If it is switching like this. Is my voice better now? Okay,
Yeah, it's
great.
better.
So great. So I have my mobile on. I'm talking from there. Uh, we'll start now. It's 4:03. And hi, Suman. Hi, Naveen. Uh, hi, Chetan. Yeah. Hi, Channa. Good day to everyone. It's a pleasure to see you. Hello, Swati. And I'm very excited to start this webinar, which actually, got great appreciation when we did last time. So my name is Nafisa Sechwala. I am the director in GlobalLinker, which is a business networking platform and a platform to help businesses meet their commerce requirements and also, meet new SMEs across the globe. We all know as a business that we are looking for basically three things. We are looking to increase the efficiency of our business by reducing our costs. And also, first and foremost, we are looking to also grow our business revenues so that we as a business can grow and also earn more money and goodwill as well. We have been doing in Global Linker, we have been looking to make the life of SMEs more simpler by giving them these opportunities of creating a profile, connecting with one another, creating your business catalog, and many other things on the platform as well. So I'm here in this organization since more than 11 years, and I'm focusing on improving the product and the experience for my SMEs who use our platform as well. Um, we'll start with the webinar now. So I would just briefly like to talk about the discussion points that we would be picking in this webinar. What we are looking to do right now is very simple. And we'll talk some very basic points as well. We're not going to talk, too much. So we're simply going to look at, given the webinar's focus is how can you build a profile where you're going to get good buyers. We are going to talk about two things. What does a buyer actually look for when he's looking for a business online? The second is, what is the difference and why would we compare between an e-profile and an offline profile? What does an elements of a good profile have? And that profile can be online as well as offline. I'll give you a checklist which you can maintain so that you can build your profile going forward like that by including these key elements which a buyer actually looks for. And we would also then close the discussion with, we'll keep it open with for your Q&As and anything you would like to ask us or hear more of. So moving into the first one, I would just like to take it as an example that put forward as example to you that there is a buyer who does not know anything about your business, and he's simply looking out for a new market and a new supplier for, say, rice. So he goes online and he writes, I'm looking for rice exporters. And he comes across on a web search, he sees a business profile, and when he opens that profile, he sees quite a lot of information about that profile, and he sees their product, and he's able to make a decision whether he wants to start a dialogue with that organization or no. So the profile has given him enough of information to get that started. Similarly, we reverse the case to the merchant side, who is saying that there's this person who is actually a scarf manufacturer, and she is she wants to get buyers, and she wants to get orders by being online. However, since a profile is incomplete, there's not much of information or data that's available about her business online. The chances for her getting those inquiries or orders also become very few. So the challenge happens in both ways. One is we need to ensure that exporters are and other buyers are also looking for your profile. The second is, if you have a profile and a digital presence online, you have to make sure that profile is complete and it represents your organization in the right way. So coming to the next and a very important point, which I would just like to iterate. Today, we actually already know how important it is for us to be online. And it's something which we don't really even have to explain. But I would like to tell you that keeping an online presence today is so critical. That's why, one, it helps you become instantly shareable. You make a profile online, you update key information about yourself, it becomes instantly shareable. It's so easy to share. You just get a link and you can share it with your members, you can share it with your current clients, even your new clients, everybody have it. While your online profile is also always updated and accurate because there's only a one-time investment required to create it. After that, you can also always, have one person maintain that profile. Well, as in an offline profile, it becomes difficult. You have to reprint a brochure which you have created, you have to redesign it, etc., and do many other things, which would also, to the next point, involve cost. So the cost in maintaining an e-profile becomes purely minimal, and there's actually no cost involved in that. While in an offline, there's a lot of logistics cost involved, storage cost involved, printing cost involved, which all of that you can avoid. There are also many other benefits which an e-profile will give you. One of them is, given that you are online, you also always become available for web searches. So you organically also, you can have a lot of interest coming onto your profile because of that. So it's a benefit. It's a win-win situation by always being online as of today. And this also builds trust. I'll just give you an example. Whenever we do shopping for any particular product, even me as a retailer, the first thing I would go and search for that product is on the web. Even I'll search for the company and about that company on the web. Once I read about that business, I know, oh, this business is good. He's available. He's been talked about in newspapers. He's present in LinkedIn. He's present in social platform A. He's present in social platform B. I know about him. He's available online. He has his own website as well. This will help me understand that, oh, great, I can, it automatically builds trust. So I know that even if I have to make my first purchase with this business, there is already an element of trust which that company has established with me, which makes it easier for me to make my first purchase. That's a big roadblock which you are overcoming with your, potential buyers as well. So, yeah. So what are the elements of a good e-profile? Whenever you look to create an e-profile, on a platform, say it's any platform you would want to go ahead and create your e-profile with. So you decide that, okay, great, I need to build my e-profile now. Let's go ahead. But what are the things you have to consider that platform should be giving you so that you can go ahead and make one? One, it should help you be searchable on that platform so that you can get more connections, you can get more inquiries or orders from that over there. The second is it should also help you get enabled on web. So even on Google, if or on any web search you want to get noticed, that platform allows your profile to do that as well. The second is the platform should allow you to provide your information in a well structured manner so that any buyer who's coming and looking at your profile is able to make a decision quickly. So, which is why you have to see that what is the kind of information that I am being asked to provide, and what is the information that I can provide that will help me get more inquiries by looking at my profile. So, you have to make sure that the platform is asking you the right information and you are able to present that information in the right way. And the third is, yes, being online, there's a lot of opportunity where I can also do many things. I can post, I can make connections, I can also do several other things that a platform allows me to do. If they give me that flexibility to do that, that adds a lot of value to my profile, that this is what the business has done, this is what can happen, etc. So in that case, these are the things which I should look for in a platform when I want to create my profile. So what do you do next? Sorry. Yeah, you get that platform, you go ahead and build your profile. And yes, if you want to, like, every business would like to expand their market. If you want to go abroad and you want to, make sure you're selling overseas, you also need to be export compliant. Moving on to the next part, the 8 elements of a successful e-profile. They're very basic elements. We are all aware of it, but I would just like to talk about it one by one because every element is so important in a profile that if you fill it, if you add it the correct way, uh, you're almost covering one roadblock for your overseas buyer. So I would like to talk about these 8 things. One is your company name and your brand name, your logo and your cover banner, the company details that you would provide, key contacts about yourself and your employees. Where are you present in the across the globe or in your own country? Your products and services, what you offer, verifications and certifications you may have, what are your achievements, and if you can, what are the other things you can do and the platform can do for you on the platform as well, and some other innovative ways which you can use your profile. We'll also give you some tips on how you can better use some certain tools available, which I'll give you during the course of the as we discuss these elements in detail, and you can use those tools as well to build your profile better. We'll go to the first one, which is the core information which you would provide in any platform you would create it. Before I go ahead, I would just like to tell you one thing. Today a person who comes and views anybody's profile, the attention span of a person is very small. He has a attention span of literally 3 seconds to 10 seconds. In that 10 seconds, you have to catch his eye. He has no knowledge about you or your business, and in those 5 seconds you have to almost tell him what your business does, what are the products you offer, and why should he make an inquiry on your business. So by that logic, the first thing he would always catch a buyer's eye is your logo and your cover banner and your name and your brand name. So make sure that your brand name and your company name is very clear. Most platforms will give you the opportunity or the flexibility to add your own brand name and also show your legal name, which you can see over here. Make sure that wherever you're present in, whether it's offline or online, your company name and your brand name is consistently displayed in the same way across. Otherwise, in certain places, it should not be that there are variations. This will create a dissonance, or people will not actually get that they will not understand whether it's the same business or not. So make sure that you're mentioning your company name as the same across the platform and everywhere else as well. Here are some examples where people have actually provided some really nice ways Sorry, I'm just moving on. Yeah. The second is your logo and your cover banner. As you update your logo and your cover banner, your logo has to be very simple. Either if you already have a logo, great. Please make sure you upload it. If you have a banner and you have some person in your organization who's creative enough to help you build a banner, please use that. Otherwise, you can make some really simple banners and just get a logo designed, even a text-based logo design, and upload it. Make sure that your banner and your logo is cropped to the size where the platform is asking you, so that it doesn't get pixelated and it is clear and sharp. Here are some examples which I've put across of profiles which are there on the GlobalLinker platform, and you can see. So here, this person has there's Parag Worldwide, who are basically a B2B organization. And if you see by just the way they have designed their banner, it's so clear by the amount of products that they are offering and what is their product line like. And their logo is it's a text-based simple logo which is visible down there. So your cover banner can become a great opportunity for you to talk about your business to anybody who's come and seeing your profile for the first time. We also like this business, Array Innovative Services, who, just by looking at this particular banner, you can see that what are the things he's offering. He offers 7 verticals of businesses. And, just by looking at that, it's good enough for me to know that they are into what are the kind of services that they are offering. And it will also help me build that context when I scroll down to look at that member's profile. So use the banner and, the logo to your advantage. For an organization who does not have an opportunity to who cannot go so creative with a banner, you can simply create a nice stylized text based there are a lot of free tools available like Canva, which you can just create one yourself as well. Use your logo colors to do that. And you can also create your logo yourself, or you can use a professional's help to create a logo, and the banner can be a simple text-based logo. So we put this as an example for you to use in case, a creative banner becomes a little difficult for you to achieve. The next is, what is the information I need to provide about my business so that the overseas buyer goes ahead and starts reading my profile. So now that you've attracted the buyer to stay on your profile and see more about your business. So like after seeing your cover banner, after looking at your name, after looking at your logo, the buyer actually gets interested. He wants to know more about you. So he'll start scrolling down onto your profile. That's when you start talking about what your business is. So here is a good time for you to talk about your tagline. So mention your tagline, what exactly you do. 4-5 words to simply talk about, your core business offering. It can be your slogan, it can be your motto. Whatever you would like to mention, you can mention over here as a tagline. Below that, you can use that the next section to actually provide your core business offering. So what is it you actually offer? You can provide your mission, what it can consist of. I can help you that. I'll show you next in the next slides. What are the things people actually mention? It can be a part of you can add your mission statement, your vision statement, some of your core product offerings. What is your USP? Where are the regions you actually operate in? You can use this section to mention so much of wealth of information to the buyer so that he actually understands you as a business. The next is we need to know some logistical and technical information about an organization. That what is the nature of that business? How many employees are there in that organization? What is the kind of business? Is he a manufacturer, trader, exporter, wholesaler, retailer? Where is his presence? What is the turnover he has? Which industry this particular business operates and which locations they are present. So all of this information helps a buyer to actually start taking decisions on whether he would like to start a dialogue with you or no. Some examples of live profiles which we have taken on the platform currently. You can see that there's this business called Creatomat, a very nicely written summary saying that they are starting since 1989, supplier of steel wire rope accessories, the type of products they have mentioned, and a lot of other things. They are also entering into the food segment. And very nicely they have mentioned about their business. And also you can look down and you can see that what is the nature of their business. They are also having a GST. So this also builds trust that, okay, this is a legal business I am looking at. I don't have to worry about checking whether about the legality of the business. So this is what the buyer would actually be thinking in his mind when he is looking at this profile. This is another example of another organization which is into coir products. They are manufacturers of coir products. They also have their own catalog in the form of an interactive e-commerce store where purchases or inquiries can also be taken. So it's up to you how you write your business summary and how you enter your business information as well. We understand also that a lot of businesses do find it difficult to write such high copy, and if you want to write, we think always we would need professional help to do that. Yes, there are professionals who help you write very good profiles, but today we have an influx of lot of AI driven tools which can help you write great summaries and great information just by using do leverage those tools which can help you do that. So you just feed in the information and then give it to you in nice writing text. Just make sure that whatever you're writing and you're putting it over here has to be very simple. It is in very clear understandable language, uh, whichever is your local language you are comfortable talking in. Make sure that it is in very clear language, it is simple, and it's easy for the other person to understand. Don't use any technical jargon. Don't use anything which is something which a person would have to think to understand what it is. If it goes to that, then rewrite your sentence and just make it as simple as possible. um, you can write your slogan in your tagline, your business description. As I mentioned earlier, you can write your mission and vision, your USP, etc. And yeah, I will move on to the next set. So obviously, once I write about my business, and once I know, okay, this is what the business does. They are a manufacturer. They are a trader, etc. This is the business, and they have so many employees. I would like to know who are the employees in the organization. Who are the people I need to get in touch with in case I need to take the dialogue further. So it's very good to add key contacts into my profile. So here is where you can add your key contacts, a way which you as a business can put forward your key employees. Typically, it would be your organization's founders, owners. It would be your business development team, your sales team, and your relationship managers, who would be getting in the forefront over here. So that if I'm looking for somebody to get in touch with, I know how to get in touch with the sales or representative or the business development manager of your company, or even you for that matter, if you are the you are front ending the business development discussions. The great part about this is it's just doesn't end over here with a small eBiz card which is given to you. You click on it and you can also see the full profile of that particular member. So this is a great opportunity for even the employee to talk about themselves, about their achievements in the organization and their role in the organization as well. So you can see, your key contact can add their own picture. You can add your designation and the role what they do in the organization. So you can leverage this section to say about many things that you would like to talk about in your own individual capacity with the organization as well. Here are some examples of some companies which are on the GlobalLinker platform and have used this really well to present themselves individually to on the platform. So here is one about Suraksha Pharma, where the director has put a very nice, pleasing picture. The tips which I would give you here is one: put a very nice, pleasing picture which somebody would when you look at, again, builds trust, helps you understand who the face behind the organization is. Write your designation again clearly, mention your name again, and try to elaborate your role in the organization as clearly as possible. You can just write about what are the areas of the business you take care of. You can also mention what is your USP, what is the professional achievements you have helped the organization achieve. And that would be great for you to, for anybody to read and understand about your achievements as well. Here is another example of Himani Gupta, who's a partner at a sustainable lifestyle organization who helps artisans also, leverage. She's mentioned about herself. She's into sales, and she also, this is the banner which talks about her business pretty clearly. The next is great. I know who the employees in the organizations are, who I need to get in touch with, but am I audible? Hi. So I'll continue. Okay, great. Thank you. I thought I was not. Um, so yeah, the next is obviously once I know who the key people in my organization are, who I need to get in touch with as a buyer, I would like to know where this business has a presence already. So obviously, whenever I get in touch with, when I get a lead from another SME, I would say, where is this business present? So it's a great place for you to add wherever you have a presence in, within your country, outside your country. Please mention that. Great way to write. So you can write about your sales offices, your main offices, your branch offices, your warehouses, your storage areas, everything you can mention over here. Apart from mentioning your physical locations, you should also mention your where you're present digitally. So how are you available? Where are your which websites you have? Where are you present in any other platforms you're available? So please put those profile links over there as well. Yeah. And you would also, my handles would be available of my business so that, the buyer can go and click over there and view my handles also easily. So make yourself as readily and easily available as possible so that somebody can reach out to you and know where else you are also available as well. Here are some examples of, some companies where we have just put, it's not necessary you have to fill it up, but it's good to ensure that whatever information you have about your business, please add that over there. This is another organization. Obviously, the objective of any buyer who's coming to your profile and whom you are getting to your profile is, one, to get an order or to get an inquiry. So a core part of any profile should be my products and services. And what are the how and while the platform will give you an opportunity, you have to make sure that the platform gives you a good opportunity in a way that your products can be presented in a nice manner and the relevant fields are available so that the relevant information is displayed over there. After that, it's up to you. You have to make sure that you have clear and sharp product photos to add it. So once I'm looking at a particular profile, I see the photos. The next thing that would attract me about their products and services is, yes, the representation of their products. So the product photos are a critical part of the, critical way for a buyer to decide whether he still wants to go ahead and start a dialogue with you or even send an inquiry. So good, clear, sharp photos are very important. The below that, yes, is the name of the product, the pricing, all of that. Make sure is simple. It is very clear to the reader he doesn't have to look at it twice and he doesn't have to look for somewhere else for that information again. So make sure your product names are also very clear. We really like the way these product names are mentioned by this particular organization who sells journals and also lifestyle products. So here is another example which I have of a person who is actually a wholesaler of women's and children's apparel. And you can see that it's a great way they have presented themselves as well. You can see the images are nice. One example I want to show you is how interactive, a platform gives you an opportunity for you to get products, to take it to the next level. So while you add your product images, you add your product information, your summary, description, etc. How interactive can your product catalog be? Okay, if you click on that particular catalog, can I send an order? Can I send an inquiry? Can I actually make a purchase? Being online gives that opportunity to you. So you don't even, at the comfort of sitting in your office, your profile is doing the hard work for you and making sure you get other orders and inquiries as well. This is an example where this person has actually created a whole store behind it. And you can see that when he clicks on inquiry, I come to a full page where the entire product information is visible. There are several photos uploaded to support that particular product. There is pricing mentioned. This is add to cart that I can actually, go ahead and make a purchase. I can do a checkout with this. So, and the SKU is present. Everything is made available for me. So if I want to, even if a buyer who is a wholesaler is looking at my product, he can buy one sample product and get it or delivered to himself and actually start the discussion has already started without you getting even involved physically for this particular conversation. Here is an example of how it even goes even further. They have added it to cart and he's going ahead to check out and make the purchase as well. The second option is, if you don't want to have a checkout, you can also have an inquiry option. Like many products, many of us are more comfortable with first taking an inquiry, because our products are more custom driven and we do not have them readily available for sale, or they are also manufactured piece by piece. In that cases, inquiry driven, inquiry conversations are more critical. However, they still continue to show on a profile like this. So if I send an inquiry over here, I can see my product visible over here. On the right, if I click on contact seller, I can actually start my conversation. And again, the platform should be allowing to give you certain very critical information. So what is the quantity? How many days I need it? Where do I need this? And any particular message that I would like to give the seller, or merchant, that it needs to be this compliant. I need to have these requirements ready with me, etc. All of this should be available over here. So, and an inquiry gets sent. So just again, you have just created a digital profile. You have done nothing else. You have made sure that your products are showing easily and simply over here. And now your, other overseas buyers are coming, or even local buyers are coming, and they view your profile, and maybe a discussion gets started with you. The next and very important, part I would like to stress upon is building of trust. Once I see the profile, I get very interested in starting a dialogue. One very key thing I would like to see is verifications and certifications. I would make sure that the business which I'm talking to is, a genuine business. How do I ensure that? How does a buyer go ahead and ensure that? One is, the platform that he's visiting, he checks over there that if that particular business is legally verified. So a platform also offers several tools to you, where you can ensure, you can give those, you can enter into those verifications, and it shows on your profile itself. So the buyer knows that, okay, this business has been verified, and I know that it is verified over here. So platform also introduces certain checks which you can, optionally or willingly go ahead for, and it shows on your profile. So you can see a verified mark visible on your profile as well. This verified mark is leveraged in several other places on the platform. Now you also have your own individual eBiz card when you create an account on the GlobalLinker platform, and we very clearly display the verification mark over there. So we know when a person is seeing some other business profile, or of somebody's own personal profile as well, the verification mark is displayed prominently, so that the business gets that due trust created in the eyes of the particular buyer. Another thing, while the platform has its own checks which it can introduce, you have an opportunity of adding your licenses and certifications which you have earned over the course of time, and you can add it over here. So please add all your licenses that you have, because say for example, you have a buyer who is looking, who is looking for a particular certification, say for example, an FSSAI registration certificate. He need not reach out to you for that. If it's already visible on your profile, the check mark in his, this is already made. So maybe, if he's comparing your profile against another profile and that one doesn't have it, you automatically have the upper edge, because you have already given the information. Maybe for that other company, he will have to ask for that information. And because of that, that company will lose out, and, he might just start the dialogue with you. So putting in as much of information as you can becomes critical, so that the right checks are done in the minds of the buyer. You can put if you have an export certificate, please add that, so that exporters can also look at your profile, and they can go ahead and know that you are export compliant, and you can almost start exporting immediately. You can also start getting export orders. Obviously, once you've built trust in an organization, we would also like to know whatever awards and recognitions you would have got. So, why please, talk about your awards and achievements as loudly as you would talk about your certifications and licenses, because who everybody would like to associate themselves with somebody who has been a winner, who has been in the forefront of something and got some achievement. So any awards and recognitions that you would have won in the course of your business, feel proud to flaunt them and add them over here on your profile as well. People would love to see it. It also adds very positively to your profile as well. Now that your profile has been created, like we said, one of the things which the platform would do is it helps you get searched on the platform. It helps you get searched on the web. So this is just an example we have taken. If a buyer is looking for tiles, that would give out certain results like this. So, you would see it coming up in your products. You would seeing it coming up in your, the search would throw it across the company name, description, the product title, product description, everything. So make sure that whatever information you have, generally a search is always starts with a keyword. It doesn't start with a company name, because I don't know you today. I would always look for a product, or I would look for a service, or I would look for some, for some pain point which I'm trying to address. And those would be my keywords. Those keywords, make sure it is a part of your profile. So, if I'm looking for tiles and you are a tile manufacturer, and there would be ceramic tiles, or there would be granite tiles, or there would be something mentioned in my company name or description and my products, I would definitely come higher up in my search. And if my profile is verified, that adds even more weight to my profile, because I know that I'm a verified business. The chances of the buyer clicking on my profile becomes infinitely higher than one who has no details given in his profile, because one, he may not even come up in search. He would come lower down in search. You would be higher up in searches because of your profile completion and the amount of data that you have added in your profile as well. So this is the power of what you add on your profile, and this is the output that it would give you. The second is, even if I'm searching for certain people, I would search as per company. I can search as per designation, and I would see business different recommendations by way of individuals coming up to me as well. Web searches, another very critical thing which you can start getting noticed is via the web. This is an example of an organization, who has created their platform on the GlobalLinker as well, and they are searchable on the web. So if you search, you can see the profile coming up on search. When you click on this particular profile, his whole company profile comes up over here, and I can scroll down and view the whole profile as well. If I want to contact them, I can go ahead and contact them as well. I can share the profile also with any of my contacts if I like it, because it may not be relevant to me, but I could also transcend this to anybody else as well. So you can get discovered within the platform. You can also get discovered outside the platform as well. Now, while the platform does its work of getting you noticed, getting you searched and making sure that you come up in the right places, it's also important for you to do certain other activities which the platform would give you. Ideally, such platforms also give you an opportunity for you to interact with other businesses. You can do, and how you can do that is by announcing to other businesses. You can put a post, you can put a requirement, you can put an opportunity, and you can just, add your requirements over here. So by posting that, you're going out there, you're announcing about yourself and your business. So use this tool to go ahead, to talk about your business, to make people aware about your organization within the platform as well. Another very great way is to, establish yourself as an expert by actually writing articles on any subject matter that you are, an expert in. You get titled as the author of the article, and your articles also get read by a lot of SMEs. You also get due credit, because if you see, this is the sign off you get after your article is completed, and this also leads to your profile as well. So anything you do on the platform should ideally lead you to your profile as well. This being an eProfile, it has a link which obviously you can share, with your existing contacts. You can share it with your new suppliers, and your existing suppliers can actually just visit your profile, look at your existing catalog, and place a new order with you as well. So it's just your profile is you're creating is not only for new buyers, but also to help you get digitized and make life simple for you when you are going ahead, and interacting with your existing suppliers as well. Here, what we have done is we have created a very cool way of, adding our own signature. So whenever we send an email, my colleagues and I, we have created a signature over here, and this goes as our signature whenever an email is sent from our side to our contacts in the inside or outside the company. This feature is also there in the platform as well. You can simply to copy your code and paste it here. Another way is if you have your own website or a store, add a link to your profile. You can add it innovatively as a footer. You can add it over here as links where you put different connects. Add the link to your profile as well, so people can go and visit you and know more about you very easily. Here are some resources I was mentioning to you about that you can, use to create a good profile. So here is where you can create nice and good banners. You can use Canva to resize your images to make sure that your images show correctly in your product photos, in your logo, in your cover banner. Use Adobe. It's a free tool. There's several AI tools now available for you to use to write good copy. You can use it to write good product descriptions as well, your company descriptions, and many other information you can use to write that. When we write, we do end up making a lot of grammatical errors. So use this link to help help improve your grammar. And you can also use a character counter tool in case any of the platforms have some character limits for you also to do. This is just something very quickly, which I thought that, a roadblock which we do have when we are writing a profile. We don't know what we should be writing. While we clearly know what our business is, what we do, when we actually have to sit and talk about our business, that's one very hard thing to do. So, I've just taken an example of a product of a organization who's into medical grade compression products, and how he can write his business profile over here. Your tagline can simply say, we are manufacturers of high quality medical grade compression products, specially designed for the APAC region. So the buyer here instantly knows that he has to, we are actually for the APAC region. And if I'm in the APAC region, then great, I can go ahead and do dialogue with this company. But if I'm not, maybe it's time for me to look for another buyer, for another profile as well. So, the more concise and the more clear you make your business proposition, you will also get the right kind of buyers as well. The description talks actually more about the business. It says we are an enthusiastic team with a collective experience of 10 to 15 years. Even though it's a new business, there are 3 people who are founders over here. We have a business collective experience of 10 to 15 years. Star Bionics was formed to meet the ever increasing demand for lifestyle health products. Our highest bought products are body compression products. So we know that we are also initially we're already mentioning what our best sellers are for full body, stomach, and hands. We have been exporting to APAC for 5 years and have served over 200 clients in this region. This instantly puts confidence in the buyer that he has served 200 clients. It is great. And maybe I can be the 201st client and I should not face any issue and I should have a good relationship with them as well. Our differentiator, exclusive products, certified for immediate export to the APAC, professional and after sales service. It's one of the, and what we are trying to address is any other pain points or any other challenges which the buyer would actually be thinking. I'm trying to address them here itself. So we say that we give professional after sales service, and our after sales service is up to 30 days. So he gets that trust and assurance as well. I've already made half my pitch in my company description, but I would talk to him face to face as well. So try to incorporate these kind of points when you are writing a description about your business and when you're creating your profile as well. So here is a great example of Swad products. So, on what they actually, what was the benefit they made when they, went online and they went digital. So, they started creating the digital profile. They also started creating a digital store so that they can get products. But one of the things they wanted to get more distributors across the country because they were online, and some distributor happened to visit their store, they actually started getting several distributor requests for that. And now they're actually, apart from being only present in Bikaner, they've gone national pretty quickly because they've started building a distributor network as well. So this was one of the benefits of them being, present digitally, which is one of the cases one of the best use cases we wanted to put across to you on what is the power of being online. One, you need to have a goal. Second is, once you make your presence and you have a clear goal in mind, you start working towards it, I'm sure you will go and achieve it. Here are some client testimonials, on certain of our SMEs who, one, have used our platform to create their own profile and their catalog, which has converted into a store. And also the same client who actually who expanded nationally because they started getting distribution requests after they went online. My topic is almost complete, and I'll leave the floor open to any questions you may have for me or anything you would like to say about this. Please, we have 5 or 10 minutes to talk about it. So now I'll start checking the chat messages, and do ask your questions to me. I'll be happy to reply to them. If y'all are already on the platform, then I would, encourage you to visit your account on the platform, sign into your account, and please update your profile as much as you can. Hi, Himanshu. Yes, we do provide services to update, profiles. We'll get in touch with you after the webinar and share information with you about it. Hi, Faisal. My question is how to promote my website on your platform as well as globally. So if you have already built your profile, you will be shown, you will be shown in several recommendations, etc. You can also create your catalog. And, once you create your catalog, you can use digital services to promote your website on the web as well. So that almost becomes like your own asset, or I would say it would become a digital location. How you would have a physical location, you would also have a digital location, and you can start promoting that by way of the SEO services and marketing services and start getting orders. So you're not only creating a catalog for this particular platform, but you're creating this catalog for your business to get more inquiries and actually grow your business. So think about it as you opening another branch online and creating a catalog for that. Hi, Deepak. Yes, we will send you a recording of the webinar and also a link to the PPT so you can use the resources which are there. Hi, Pankaj. Do you charge any fees? Maybe if you want a professional setup of your store, then yes, we do charge fees, but I'll have my team reach out to you and, discuss it. We'd first like to understand your requirement, and then we can offer you something which is more suitable for your requirement. Thank you, Swati, for the appreciation. Faisal, do you provide any marketing services? Yes, I believe we do, but I'll get my team to get in touch with you for that. Hi, Ranbir. Can I have a format of this sample, how to create a profile? Sure. Whatever profiles I have shown you in this particular webinar, they are all live profiles which are there on the GlobalLinker platform. You can view those profiles on GlobalLinker directly as well. You will get a link to this PPT also, so you can search for these businesses on GlobalLinker and you can view them. If you have an account on GlobalLinker, you can already visit it, and you can see that the same profile is mentioned in the same structure. You simply need to input the information over there, and your profile will also start showing in exactly the same way. Hi, Vijay Gupta. Can you help us getting such type of websites for our company? How to start the dialogue? Vijay, our team will get in touch with you for that. Don't worry. Ritu Rawat, I joined late. Please, can you send the recording? We'll send you the recording. Don't worry. Hi, Gopal. I'm having catalog website, but not good profile. How can I get buyers? Gopal, we'll review your profile and, we can just suggest something. So maybe, let us get back to you afterwards on this one. Sure, Faisal, we'll look at that as well. Pankaj, Sorry, I'm losing on the chat. Will you share the presentation? Yes, you will get a copy of the presentation. Vijay Gupta, you're looking for a marketing agency. Sure. I'll have my team get in touch with you. If you all want any of our teams to get in touch with you for any marketing related or catalog creation services, do leave your name and number here. We can pick your data, we'll pick your information from here, and I have my team give you a call in a couple of days for sure. Yes, we do have a team in Delhi. We are actually based across India, but we don't restrict ourselves in India only. We actually also provide services globally as well. So don't worry about that. We can help catalog creation worldwide. Okay, Amarjeet will get in touch with you. Hi, Sudeep. Sure, Sudeep. There are several tutorials actually which we are helping where we guide the customer one in creating the profile and also using making your profile and your catalog more SEO compliant. I would suggest you look at the tutorial. We'll send you the link after this where you can use that. Hi, Mohit. We'll get in touch with you. Hey, Meenakshi will get in touch with you as well. Hi, Ritu. We'll get in touch with you. Hello, Gopal. Thanks for sending that. We'll do that. Sure. So if there's any more you all would like us to share, get in touch with you, please let us know. We will for sure give you a call and, we'll start a dialogue with you as well. If there's any specific question you would like to ask us, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them as well. So Sachin Naidu has mentioned, hi, we have registered our company, Sri Balaji Traders under FIO GlobalLinker. We are a startup, so we wanted to know how and when we can expect new leads for business. So, hi Sachin, valid question, good question. Since you're on FIO GlobalLinker, and actually that doesn't matter, any GlobalLinker platform you are a part of helps you get connected with any other business who has registered on the platform. I would recommend that you make sure that your profile one is complete. I'm not sure if that is because I've not yet seen it. I would also recommend that you go ahead and update your catalog by creating a store. If you have a purchase, if you're a product-driven organization, then you also have an opportunity to get listed on the Indian Business Portal, which is an exporters hub, which is promoted by FIO, and your products can be seen over there. Use your catalog as a means for you to show yourself to different businesses and present it as well. So, you're creating your catalog over here. It's not only going to be visible on the platform, you have to also use it to plug it into different places as well. You can plug it into Indian Business Portal. You can also plug it into your own website. So if you have only a standalone website, which is, just a view only website, you can add a link to this so that it can become shopping ready or inquiry ready as well. You can get your also your distributors on the platform as well and start digitizing your entire network. So there's a lot of opportunities for you to get that. There will be certain things which the platform can do by putting you in recommendations, but most of the times, and I would say 50% of it would also come in from your side, where you would have to do a lot of hard work in making sure your website gets noticed on the web. You'll have to do SEO, you'll have to do marketing as well. So think of it again, I would just repeat. It is more of a, you have created a branch online, like how you would create a branch in Mumbai, Delhi, and you would start promoting that by doing offers, etc. The same thing you would need to do for your digital store as well. Hi, Tadikonda. I'm a horticulture landscaping contractor for defense and GHMC. I want international trade for my services, please. Sure, you should get in touch with us. And actually, you should, in fact, just start searching for different businesses. That's one of the features which is available on the platform as well. Please go ahead and search for these businesses as well. There is a search feature. If we can, we'll try and send you the link on how you can go ahead and search for different businesses on the platform as well. Thanks, Suman. Yeah, we'll get in touch with you. Hi, Pankaj. We have a fees model. Currently, the platform is free to use. To create your catalog and maintain your profile on the platform, there are no charges. But if we are doing any special services for you, then yes, we may charge you for that. And for that, our team can tell you the charges upfront. You would know about those charges. But to create and maintain your platform, your profile on GlobalLinker is absolutely free. Shirani De Silva, I need to do a company profile and catalog. Can you please help us? Sure, we'll get in touch with you. Hi, Gayani. We'll send you the recording at your email ID. Sure. So if you have any more questions, if I would have missed any, I'm sorry. Nafisa, hi Sachin. Nafisa, from whom should we get in touch with to understand a tool like ClickSense, which are the customers who have visited our profile? You would see the statistics directly on your profile itself. Actually, you don't need to see that. If this is a particular tool which you need to use, then I'm sure there would be a tutorial that's available for you to access. Anything? Hi, Mandeep. Thank you. Deepavali, IEC is required if you need to, one, verify your business and show the verified mark on your profile. That's for verification purpose. And second is if you wish to list your products on the Indian business portal, it's mandatory to have an IEC code because it's an exporter's mall, which is promoted by the FIO, the Federation of Import Export. And that is where you can, you would need to have an IEC for that. If you do not have an IEC, please apply for one with the DGFT, get your IEC done because that also takes some time to do and get that process in place, please. Welcome. So I think it would be good to close the session now. I believe we have no more questions and our team will reach out to you as soon as possible. Yes, Sachin. Yes, Gayani. We hope to provide such useful tools and useful information to our clients because once the tool is available, it's also equally important on how you can use that tool to your benefit and leverage it to grow your business as well. So this was more of that. This tool has been available since several years. The fact that you can create a digital profile, now it is the time for you to actually start using that profile, building your online catalog and starting to work towards getting results online the same way how you do the same hard work you would do to get business offline. You should be doing the same hard work to get that business online as well and double your revenues. I wish you all the best. And